종일 이리저리 널 흔드는 시선 속 멀리 빛나는 너의
So the first question that I wanted to ask you is, how was your last experience like in Australia?
I think my last experience in Australia was in Tasmania about a year and a half ago, and it was very intense. It was for a TV show, and we did a lot of stuff, a lot of hitchhiking and a lot of physical activity in Tasmania. But it was a lot of fun. I had a really great time, actually. And outside of, having done that TV program, I don't think I've actually been back to Australia in quite some time. So I'm excited to go back. And every time I go, I think I have some great hosts, and I have a great time kind of chilling out and doing my thing. So I'm really excited to finally get back and see fans for the first time in a very long time. And yeah, I'm excited.
Just wanted to ask particularly about your tour last time here in Australia. Did you remember anything that was quite memorable?
Honestly, the most memorable thing, so the last time I was in Brisbane was a huge, hailstorm. And it was terrifying. And there were, pieces of hail as big as, baseballs and, softballs that were just crashing everywhere. I was in a mall at the time, and the ceiling of the mall, broke. And so the entire mall got flooded. And it looked like a scene out of Jumanji. And it was, I literally thought, I'm like, what if we all die? But we didn't die, and it was just fascinating to see hail that big. And outside of having performed and met people and seen my fans, that was probably one of the most memorable things about my time in Australia last time.
So what are you expecting this time around? Since you're just only a few weeks away to arrive here in Australia, what are you expecting?
I'm just excited to get back and to see fans for the first time in a very long time. I haven't been back in a while, and I think since the last time I performed, I've released a lot more music. I have a lot more stuff. I'm bringing my dancers this time. I think it'll just be a very, very vibrant, exciting live show. And I think there's something about, a live show where it can't be, reproduced. That experience and that time in that venue cannot be reproduced anywhere else. So it's always about making a really cool, memorable experience, and I'm really excited to do that.
Wanted to ask, have you prepared something special for the Australian fans this time around?
We'll see.
You can't reveal anything?
Yeah, I can't reveal anything. I had some surprises thrown into my Korean tour, and the responses there are really great. So we're debating, are there pieces of it that we add into the Australian shows as well? So figuring it out. But I promise you, it's a great show. I was telling an interview before this interview, and it's really embarrassing to say it from my own mouth, but one thing that I'm very I have confidence in is that when people come see my show, a lot of people are like, it's Eric. Nah, I'm I don't really know his music, or I don't know this or whatever. I only know one of his songs, or I see him on TV a lot. And then they always come to my show and they're like, holy shit, that was really fun. And I definitely do it again. And that's always been the overwhelming response. And that's probably what I enjoy the most, is just proving people wrong, or giving them an unexpected surprise and being that was a lot of fun. And so in my head, I'm always thinking what's the best way to just kind of shock people and have a really good time. And so I think in Australia, it'll be fun. One way or another, it's going to be a great time. So I can't wait to do it again. Last year we did a lot of shows, and it was a lot of fun. And I think we've only added more songs and more experience to it. So it's going to be a great time.
The next question, what are your goals for 2019? It's just, I know 2019 just started, but you must have some goals for this year.
Yeah, gosh, I feel like I'm already like halfway into 2019. I don't know what happened this first 2 months of the year. But, you know, I just finished my Korean stuff, my Korean concerts, and then now we're looking at new music. We're getting into the studio probably this week to start releasing new music soon. We have Australia, we also have Bangkok and Japan, and then I have a bunch of festivals in Korea, and in June I'll be in Europe. July, August, that's where we're trying to figure out, you know, should we hit Southeast Asia? Should we do, I don't know. So regardless, a lot of new music coming out, a lot of collabs, I think, with great musicians, people that I love working with. And, yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But so much stuff that we're just kind of trying to get everything out one way or another.
Do you have any special message for the Australian fans?
It's going to be my first time performing in Australia in a very long time. I think probably 4 or 5 years. So I can't wait to see my fans again and to be able to do a whole slew of songs and performances for them. I think last time I went, it was a very smaller set list and not much that I had to perform in terms of music and content. So I'm excited to do that. And, even if you aren't like a die-hard Eric Nam fan, I think there's a lot to enjoy at a live concert. And so it's going to be a great time. And I can't wait to really make some awesome memories with my Aussie fans. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. We're going to have a blast. So please come out. We're going to have a really good time.